Hi friends, this is Sandy, and last time we went to Goodwill outlets or the bins and we bought some really cool stuff, and today it is time for all the DIYs. Okay, we're gonna start with this sweet little basket. Honestly, it's gonna be really easy because all we have to do is just clean this and throw the little liner into the washer. And here I put it in the guest bathroom because these little washcloths just kept falling down to the right over here, and it was just really annoying me. So this was perfect spot for it, and it fit the little washcloths perfectly. Okay, up next is this beautiful book of poems. I found this in a huge bin full of books, and all I really have to do is just take care of this little edge here because I just don't want it to be hung up on something I put on there. I just don't want it to get ripped. And actually, before we do that, I was wondering what year this book was published, and I'm just gonna try to find it here. I mean, it looks like early 1900s. Yep, 1921. Really awesome book. It has beautiful illustrations inside, pretty unique, I would think. So I'm just going to take care of this little corner here. And honestly, all we're going to do is use a little bit of the Elmer's glue, and actually this is not even Elmer's glue, this is from the Dollar Tree, so no big deal. And I'm just going to use this little flat brush. I just love flat brushes. I feel like you can control the whatever you're using, and I'm just going to use it really high up in this area first just to make sure it goes up there, and then I'm just gonna drag it all the way down, not going too much over the edges because I just don't want I don't want the glue to be spilling over. I'm just going to put it down so it could create some pressure and make sure it sticks. Okay, now that it's all dry, this is our favorite part, or at least my favorite part, is just decorating with all the little things that we got at the Goodwill bins and the other thrift shops. So today I'm just going to lay down this book here, and this is another little thrift find, and this is a candle snuffer that I found, of course, at the Goodwill outlet. I don't know, probably cost me 25 cents. They sell everything by pound. It was like $1.89 per pound. Now this little box, I love it. I got this at the thrift shop, and I put little incense cones in it, and this little knob here, I got it from Hobby Lobby just to create a little knob so I can easily pick it up. So I think this is really cool. Okay, now we're at the little coffee area that I have in my kitchen, and I'm going to put these in a little tray that I've had for a while, and now we're going to use this little cup that I found at the Goodwill bins, and it's a brass cup. It's beautiful, and I did a Google search on it, and it looks like it's a strainer or some kind of apparatus to put grapes in it and make wine. That's what it said. So I'm just using it with my little Amazon stirring spoons. Now we're off to our next project. This is a medallion. I sprayed it with oven cleaner, guys, but it did not work. I just scrubbed and that paint did not come off. Maybe if I was a little bit more patient, I'd probably do it several times, but that didn't work out. So I decided to just go ahead and paint it. And the paint that I'm using is All-in-One by Heirloom, I think it's called. I used it for my cabinets, by the way. Spoiler alert. This paint I used for my kitchen cabinets, and this paint will not move. And I painted laminate cabinets. So if you're interested in painting your laminate cabinets or just any type of cabinet, this is the paint to do it with because this stuff is amazing. It will not scratch, it will not move, and I didn't use anything else but the paint. Of course, I cleaned it also. But back to this project, I had to completely cover this whole thing because the paint was underneath, was so bright, it was just coming through like crazy. So now that it's dry, I am going to flip my little plate over because we don't throw anything away here. That paint was dry already, so I'm just going to use the back end of this. So I'm going to be using a little bit of black because I want a darker brown, and the only brown I have is this one. It's a little on the light side, and I want it to match the base. Sometimes trial and error. This DIY project here, I first started by putting in some detailed brown in the indentations, and then I soon knew that that wasn't going to work. So I decided to go ahead and just use a dry brush. So dry brushing, you can just load up your brush a little bit and then kind of like dry it on the plate so it can be very, very dry, and then you just rub it all over the area, and that will give you some dimension. And it looks like this. I think it came out so pretty. I put it here in my ledge right next to the front door with a little candle, and it just made it look so cute. It used to be, what colors was it? Purple and green. I don't even remember because this is just beautiful. Now we have this greenery here that I'm going to use on my side table here in the living room. We needed a little splash of green over here. And at the thrift shop, we got this vase here that's glass inside, and it has bark on the outside. And by the way, if you're interested in how to paint a lampshade and a lamp base, I did this one on my last video, my last DIY video. So I will link that below. So right now I am putting this greenery upside down because I didn't want to cut it, and I've seen people do this on YouTube, so I said, hey, I want to try that. So I think it came out really cute. Okay, now it's time to style the side table here. I'm done with my greenery, fussing around with that, and now I got this plate, which you can hang on the wall, but I'm going to use it today here on the side with some of my pine cones. And this little guy here is a metal little bird. And then after I got it home, I noticed, is this a pepper shaker? And it is. You open the head and there's pepper actually still inside. So I thought that was really funny. And I put my little candle there and light it up, and voila, we're done. So you saw me thrift this little box, which I found at the Goodwill bins again, and it is wood and brass, but I did notice right by the hinge that it is broken. So again, we're gonna go and get our Dollar Tree glue and glue this back together. And you guys, this worked perfectly. It's holding up just great. Next is this vase, which I found with the roses inside. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, but I really do like the quality of these roses. Some of them had come off, so that's an easy fix. I got my hot glue gun here, which I've had for so many years. I'm surprised it's still going. So I found this little stick in there, so I said, well, maybe I can use this to put in the rose because the rose lost its little stem. So I decided to use that. did was put it right here next to what I styled previously here on my buffet in the living room, and I think it looks so classy, so beautiful, and I really am so happy that I grabbed this because I looked at it and I thought, it didn't look that great, but you know what? You can always take it home and just tweak it a little bit and make it look beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed the DIYs today, and next time I will be going to another thrift shop and you'll see what I got there and how we redo these items as well. And if you like this video, please consider giving me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to this channel for more upcoming videos just like this one.